Hello, Life Path number 2. Welcome to your forecast for February 2024. Happy New Year, Life Path number 2. I am so happy to be here with you. My name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. And this is your monthly forecast for Life Path number 2. So, an interesting thing happened as I was preparing for this number 2. Um, Several cards jumped out. I was like, okay, as I shuffled, the cards were like flipping all over themselves. So the energy was very hot. Um, Spirit clearly has a message for you. And so I'm happy to deliver it. It was very, very interesting. So I'm excited to see what unfolds. I think this may be a very, very interesting reading, but we shall see. We shall see. So this is for February 2024 for Life Path 2. Okay. So we're beginning the reading with the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a card of walking away. That's the first card that jumped out of the deck, number 2. So, excuse me, maybe a lot of you are walking away from situations, which I wouldn't be surprised at because in the collective reading I did for February, it was a lot of that energy as well. A lot of energy of people kind of really recovering from the burdens of December and January and really, deciding that they need to put down their burdens. They need to go in a different direction. And so this card jumped out for you, Life Path 2. And so this card would definitely be in alignment for the overall energy of the collective. And it's coming up specifically in your reading as you're going to be walking away from something, or you've made up your mind about something. You found out that something no longer serves you. In the obstacle position, the next card that jumped out was the Empress. And so she's coming up in the obstacle position. So, she's coming up as something that is missing. So she's coming up as something that you're currently missing in your life. You're missing certain opportunities for growth. You're missing certain opportunities for expansion, for betterment, for progress, for growth. And so Empress is coming up in the obstacle position is that you're missing this in your life. You're missing opportunities for growth, expansion, and progress. And this may be why you're choosing to walk away. Okay. The next card is the Page of Pentacles. And so the Page of Pentacles, I feel like she's looking at things from a more innocent perspective. She's beginning to look at things anew. She's really beginning to evaluate a situation and look at it and deciding what she wants to do with it. It's like the first germination of an idea. Now, ideas are usually swords, and because swords are air. But for me, what comes through for me when I read is that when people are going through certain things, pentacles have come to mean, and when I read, as people are going through a reassessment of certain things in their physical life. It's like they're beginning to look at certain things in their physical life in a new way. So that's how it has been coming up for me. And then we're moving into the Hierophant energy. And so there's a very strong energy here of order, authority, the government. In this case, the spiritual teacher, like something's unfolding for you that has a lot of weight and a lot of presence and a lot of authority and a lot of power to it. Interesting, interesting. And the outcome is the Six of Wands, which is victory. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, so let's get into it. So if you're dealing with feelings of regret, if you've been feeling held back, if you've been feeling like you can't progress, I think that's why the Hierophant is showing up. The Hierophant is showing up as a teacher to help you say that, no, you can progress, you can move forward. It's like, you know, you, after you've moved away and you've realized the changes you need to make, you're going to be looking at things from this new energy of the Page of the Page of Pentacles, or the Princessa of Pentacles, because she's young, she's innocent, she's looking at things with a new eye. She's kind of gazing at what she has before her. And this may be a phase that you need to go into, number two, because twos generally are very sweet. It's a very sweet energy. They want to be cooperative and they want to be balanced. They want to, work with everybody and cooperate and collaborate and make things sure things are even and fair and very yin yang, excuse me, yin yang, but and so with the page is like she's beginning to look at things and you're beginning to look at things with a new eyes and make a new assessment. And that it's important that you begin to bring a broader wisdom into your life, some new teachings into your life, something that's going to help you to feel like you're growing and progressing. Okay, this is making sense. Because in these two cards, you're walking away with regret and you don't feel like you are growing and expanding. But with the Page of Pentacles, she's starting to look at things from a different perspective or with new eyes. And so these new eyes are to help to lead you towards something that can help you deepen and broaden and grow and expand in new ways. And that'll be what leads you to victory. You will feel like you've accomplished something and that you've been victorious over a situation or a circumstance or an internal space in your life. I'm getting that this is an internal blockage that you've been holding inside of you. And I'm really, really getting for this too, that this has to do with some spiritual teachings. Like you're opening yourself up to new wisdom and information that's going to make you feel like what you had been through when you felt stifled and you didn't feel like you were growing. It's going to help you to understand that process a little bit better. I think that's what this is saying. Okay, that makes sense. Like you're in a process where you felt blocked for so long. You have felt blocked. You have felt stymied. You have felt cut off. Um, you felt like you weren't making any progress. And, at this point, since this is the first card of the reading, when you're entering February, you're walking away from a situation. You're walking away from a situation that was not serving you, a situation that was blocking you from growing, a situation that was blocking you from growing and from progressing and really feeling like you're developing personally in your life. And so that could be, personal, it could be professional, it could be a relationship, it could be friendship, it could be a variety of things, but you've been feeling very, very blocked, especially the blockage is coming up as the Empress. The Empress is a big energy and she's the energy of fertility and expansion. So if this was coming up in your obstacle position, that means I'm interpreting this too that you have been feeling very, very stifled for a very, very, very long time, especially a very long time, because the Eight of Cups is eight is a pretty high number in numerology. So if I'm going to say there's maybe even been some years this is not a new situation. This is what I'm trying to say too. This is not a new situation. You have been being blocked for a very long time. And I would not be surprised if you've been feeling blocked for 8 years. You've been feeling blocked for a very, very, very long time. And, just shut down and smothered maybe and shut down and smothered and maybe even suffocated in certain ways, and you have not felt like you're growing. And then for this card to come up in the obstacle position, a card that has to do with so much growth and so much fertility and so much expansion, but it's coming up in the obstacle position, it's basically like a reversal. That's like you haven't felt that way. For the Empress to be reversed or come up in the obstacle position, that's like it's like a total drought, basically. It's like you have been experiencing a drought in your life too. You have been experiencing a drought, and you've been experiencing a drought for a very, very, very long time, and you're beginning to walk away from it. And if this has been in your experience too, I'm sorry. It's hard to deal with that when you felt stymied and stifled for so long. So blessings to you. I know that can be hard, especially coming up with the Empress in obstacle position. That means that this has been like a really, really, really heavy subject for you for a very, very long time. But you're deciding to walk away and make a change. So that's a good thing. Why has it gotten so dark? Oh, it's light. Okay, we're getting ready to sort it out. 1 second, guys. 1 second. What's happening here? Oh, maybe it'll adjust. use that. Bring it forward a little. That better? Not really. Okay. Well, here we go. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. And the page is like, okay, I've been feeling like I'm suffocating. I've been in a drought. So the page is like, okay, let me look at all that I have before me and let me start looking at it in new ways. Let me see what I can do to re- to regrow this situation, to bring some fertility and some life to the situation. And this is where the Hierophant comes in. The Hierophant comes in as the spiritual teacher, the spiritual teachings, something, uh, books, videos, podcasts, something that's really going to begin to feed you and make you feel like you're being watered again, like you're being nourished again, like you're being fed again, like the grass and the flowers are going to finally start to bloom. The soil is going to feel rich. The flowers are going to bloom. You're going to have you're going to feel restored. You're going to feel restored and you're going to feel like something is happening inside of you that is, gives you a deeper meaning and purpose and that makes you feel more whole again. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to be like when the Hierophant is coming in, the spiritual teacher, the spiritual teachings are coming in, you're going to feel restored. It may not actually be the Bible for those people who use the Bible as one of their books. It may not actually be the Bible. It may be something else that's a little bit more expansive and opens you up to a more of a cosmological, broader, more abstract way of viewing things, but it's going to be something that you definitely resonate with. And in that, then you're going to be brought to a place of victory. And then you get the Six of Wands, which is a victory card. And I like it that this is, she looks like a female Viking or whatever. That's pretty cool. And so from that space, you're going to be going into a space of energy of, oh, I'm feeling victorious. I'm like, you're going to be stepping into your power and you're going to be feeling that in your body because look, she's because in the Rider-Waite, um, the person is heading like off, right? They're going to the right. And so we can't see them. But this person, she's riding forward. And so that's you two riding, that's you riding forward, stepping into your power, coming into something that you previously didn't have, and that you feel victorious, you feel inspired, you feel spiritually moved in a direction. Is there anything else? So Spirit is saying, I feel like the message that came through was really, really strong. Spirit is saying that's it for now. And so I'm going to pull a card. Does two need a card? Yeah. So they're saying to pull a card for you. And so we're going to pull a card and see if the angels, I'm sure they do, the angels have a message for you to supplement what you just received. So yeah, I'm getting like whatever you were going through, it's been about 8 years. It's been about 8 years, an 8-year process where you have not been feeling like, your best, not feeling fulfilled. You've been feeling kind of suffocated, which I'm sorry about. That can be rough. Angels, please give a message for two to guide them from these feelings of suffocation and stagnation and lack of growth in their life. Give them a message. Okay. Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. All right. That's beautiful. And I think that's a beautiful counterbalance to the energies you may have been struggling with and the energies that you're coming out of. Okay. Let's see what we have to say about the Earth Angel. Not you, Azrael. Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. Excuse me. The angels are so grateful for all of your positive thoughts and the actions you do for others. They want you to take some time to see how amazing you are as a person. So the angels are so grateful for all of the positive thoughts and actions you do for others. That's a very two energy. To always want to make sure the other person is okay. Well, the guidance here is that you need to make sure that you're okay. Okay. They want you to take some time to see how amazing you are as a person. They're so blessed to have someone like you helping them do their work here on earth. You are the angel of the earth. Thank you. And the expanded interpretation, if it resonates, take it or leave it. Instead of working out what you want next in your life, ask yourself these simple questions. How can I be of service? How can I first serve myself? And how can I extend myself to others? See, one of the questions was, how can I first serve myself? When you have the answers, know that they are guidance from your angels. They want you to be just like them. And by living your life in a balanced way for yourself first, then for others, you'll become a living, breathing angel. So let me just leave that with you too, to take care of yourself, nurture yourself as you come out of this energy of whatever it is that you were dealing with, because it looks like it was pretty intense. But bless your heart. I hope you're going to be okay. I'm sending you lots of love. Um, Please let me know what you thought of this video too, if it resonated. Leave a comment below. I'm really, really curious to see how this unfolds for you, because these are some really, really interesting cards. And when I tell you the deck was hot, that deck was hot. As soon as I started shuffling on, like the cards started falling out. It was just, I could just feel it. I could just feel the intensity of the energy. I was like, oh, this is interesting. So Spirit definitely had a message for you. So I hope you will listen and take heed. And, I know you're walking away from a situation and it may be like a lot, but it was time. And it was time. And you kind of went on as long as you needed to. And now you know it's over and it's okay to walk away. So, comfort yourself with that, because there's better things ahead. Clearly, there's better things ahead. Okay. So, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below letting me know your thoughts, your feelings, and how this resonated with you. And I will see you on the next one. You take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day.